Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarane Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Mukam Karodi Vachalam Pangam Lange Kripadam Shri Guru Hare Krishna, dear devotees, welcome for our study of Shri Bhagavad Gita. So we are in the second chapter, verse number 52. Yesterday we discussed 51. So let me just share the screen. Okay, so continue from 52. Yeah, so Krishna, yesterday we have discussed that what are the benefits of acting in Bhakti Yoga or Buddhi Yoga, right? So one who get rid of the both good and if one gets rid of the good and bad reaction in this life, and if he is in yoga, if he is doing his activities without attachment, which is the real art, or art of all work, right? This is what we studied, yoga karmasu kaushalam, in the 50th verse. Then Krishna speaks about if one can free from the cycle of birth and death, the janma bandha vinirmukta, and we can attain the padam gacchadi anamayam, we can attain the supreme position, in the sense we can go back to the spiritual world, which is beyond all the miseries of this world. So this is what Krishna said in the 51st verse. So today we will see what he is saying in the 52nd verse. Let's go ahead. Yada te moha kalilam.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Yada te moha kalilam.
Buddhir vyaditarishyati.
Buddhir vyatiratishyati.
Tada gantasi nirvedam.
Tada gantasi nirvedam.
Shrotavyasya shrutasya cha.
Shrotavyasya shrutasya cha. Translation: when your intelligence has passed out of the dense forest of delusion, you shall become indifferent to all that has been heard and all that is to be heard. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. So the meaning, what is the meaning here? When your intelligence has crossed the dense forest of delusion. Delusion means what? Delusion means confusion. Delusion also means illusion. We can say that's basically thinking, like for example, always say illusion, thinking a rope to be a snake, thinking that our actual identity is body, but actually we are spirit souls, but we are saying that we think that we are this body. So that is delusion or illusion, all in the same sense, almost same meaning. So Krishna says here, when your intelligence is crossing that forest of delusion, that when we are crossing this situation or crossing this illusion or delusion, and you shall become indifferent to all that has been heard and all that is to be heard about the fruits of actions or Vedic rituals. What is the meaning of that? See, in the Vedas, indifferent to all, what man? Indifferent to all in the sense, we become neutral about if the Veda says, okay, if you do this particular activity, you will get elevation to the heavenly planets. So Vedas, Karma Kanda section of Vedas will tell you like that. Yes, if you do this yagya, you will be elevated to the heaven. If you do this particular activity, ritual, any Vedic ritual, you will get this result. That Vedas will say. However, when we are, Krishna says, when we are, our intelligence is crossing this kind of, crossing the delusion. Delusion means, again, confusion. So, what does it mean? That understanding our spiritual identity, understanding our spiritual identity and our connection with Krishna, then we start working in that consciousness, isn't it? If we understand who are we, if we understand who is Krishna, if we understand we are servants, then we will be doing service to him. Correct? Because servant will always serve the master. If Krishna is master, we are servants, then that. So understanding his position, understanding our position, and understanding our relationship, then we will start acting in that relationship. So that that is the state when we will be crossing this illusion or delusion. Then in that state, whatever Veda says, Karma Kanda section or whatever section of Vedas which talks about fruitive activities, so if you do this, you will be going to a heavenly planets, or you will get this benefit, material benefit. So such people, that devotee whose intelligence is crossing this forest of delusion, then for him anything he is hearing about Vedas, anything he is hearing about the fruits of action from Vedas or from scriptures, from the Karma Kanda section, he will not be getting attracted to it. He will be neutral. I am not interested. We will not be interested because we are already established that understanding of our constitutional position and who is Krishna and what is our what we have to do in that relation, right? Then we will not be bothered about anything which is something, which is temporary or some sense gratification or some fruitive results, or we will not be interested in all these things. We will not be interested in any of these things. That is what Krishna says here. Okay, so that's the meaning of this word. So you shall become indifferent to all that has been heard, all that is to be heard. From where? From the Karma Kanda sections of Vedas, which speaks about fruitive actions, fruitive activities, benefits of doing that, rituals, so many rituals and all. So we will be aloof, or we will be crossing that stage actually. Srila Prabhupada speaks in the purport. Okay, who is going to read for me? Purport, please. Yeah, somebody please take it up.
Pranam Prabhuji. There are many good examples in the lives of great devotees of the Lord. Those who became indifferent to the rituals of the Vedas simply by devotional service to the Lord. When a person factually understands Krishna and his relation with Krishna, he naturally becomes completely indifferent to the rituals of fruity activities, even though an experienced Brahmana.
Okay, just hold on, Mataji. Thank you. So what we just discussed before during the translation explanation, this is what Prabhupada is saying here. No? So Prabhupada is saying there are many examples. We can say great devotees, they are indifferent to the rituals. Indifferent means they are not interested in the rituals of the Vedas. They are not interested in the fruitive results or whatever, which is mentioned in the Vedas. Their only interest is in devotional service. They are only interested in the bhakti, pure devotional service, nothing else. Right? That's the point. Because why? Same thing what we discussed. Factually, that person, when a person understand Krishna's position and his relationship, who are we, who is Krishna, and what is our relationship with Krishna, then we will naturally become indifferent from all these fruitive activities. That is the point. We already just discussed now. Yeah, now please continue.
Sri Madhavendra Puri, a great devotee and Acharya in line of the devotees, says, Sandhya Vandanam Badram Astu Bhavado Go Snana Tubhyam Namo Bodeva Pidarascha Tarpana Vidhau Naham Shamayata Yatra Kwabi Nishadya Yadhava Kulottamasasya Kamsa Dvisha Smaram Akham Harami Tad Alam Manyekim Annename. O my prayers 3 times a day, all glory to you. O bathing, I offer my obeisance unto you. O demigod, O forefathers, please excuse me for any inability to offer you my respects. Now, wherever I sit, I can remember the great descendant of Yadu dynasty Krishna, the enemy of Kamsa, and thereby I can free myself from all sinful bondage. I think this is sufficient for me.
Thank you, Mataji. This is a beautiful verse by chanted by Sri Madhavendra Puri. Sri Madhavendra Puri is in the manifested pastime. He's of course our Acharya coming from Golaka Vrindavan. He is in the manifested pastime of Chaitanya Leela, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is the Guru of Mahaprabhu's Guru. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Guru in the manifested Leela is Sri Ishwarapuri, and Ishwarapuri Maharaj's Guru is Sri Madhavendra Puri. And also Madhavendra Puri was the Guru of even Advaita Acharya also. Sri Madhavendra Puri is a great devotee. Very, very great devotee. Okay, so he has recited this verse. Sandhya Vandana Bhadramastu Bhavado Bhosnana Tubhyam Namo Bho Deva Pitarascha Tarpana Vidau Naham Kshamaksham Yatam Yatra Kwapi Nishatya Yadava Kulot Masya Kamsat Dvisha Smaram Smaramagam Harami Tadalam Manye Ki Manye Name. So he says, see the level of devotion. His level we cannot imitate, by the way. Please, this is not for imitation. The level of Madhavendra Puri, the consciousness of Madhavendra Puri is here been depicted. He is saying, oh my prayers 3 times a day. Basically, generally we do when we are taking birth in a Brahmana family, generally that Sandhya Vandanam you do, right? 3 times a day. All glory to you. he is giving respect to that, but what he is saying we'll see. Oh, bathing, taking 3 times bath or whatever, dipping in wherever the rivers, the holy rivers, I offer my obeisances unto you. Oh demigods are the devatas. Oh forefathers, please excuse me for my inability to offer respects, to offer you my respects. So he is saying that, I'm sorry, I'm not able to give you proper respects. Why? Because he is telling his reason. The reason is that whenever I sit, I can only remember the descendant of Yadu dynasty, who is Krishna. Whenever I sit, wherever I sit, 24/7, my only thoughts is only Krishna, the enemy of Kamsa. No, I don't remember anything else. And thereby, I can free myself from all sinful bondage. I think this is sufficient for me. He's saying that, I think this is sufficient for me. I don't want to get into other things. What does it mean? It is not for our imitation. We are not in this level, by the way. We have to do our whatever is required to be done. But his consciousness is so high that he is indifferent from this world completely. He's completely into, completely in that consciousness wherein he is only remembering Krishna 24/7. So for him, whatever things is happening in this world, oblivious. No, we see now also some of the great pure devotees, maybe in Vrindavan and some dhams, we may see them having a long hair, having a long beard. Maybe we feel, oh, they are not taking bath properly. They are wearing some, old, torn, dirty clothes. Oh, what kind of devotees that we may think. But we don't know what is their consciousness. If their consciousness is like this, what we can say? We should not, it's a sin, it's an offense if we see like that. So we don't know what is in his heart. So there are so many devotees like that also. They don't know. They don't know it is morning or night or cold or winter or summer. Doesn't completely aloof from all this. Still in this material world. I mean, being in this material world, only remembering about Radha and Krishna. There are devotees like this. Even in now currently also in dhams. So that is their level. So Madhavendra Puri is in that level. For him, he is saying, I'm sorry, I don't have time because I'm always remembering Krishna. But for us, it is, we should not be imitating it. But the point Prabhupada is saying that here to teach us that this is the level. This is the level of a devotee, wherein he or she is completely absorbed in Krishna. No other thoughts. Nothing can change their consciousness. Completely. No Vedic rituals, no whatever. Everything is, they are completely aloof from all this, basically. Now, the Vedic rite, okay, please, can someone read?
Hare Krishna. The Vedic rites and rituals are imperative for neophytes. Comprehending all kinds of prayers 3 times a day, taking bath early in the morning, offering respects to the forefathers, etc. But when one is fully in Krishna consciousness and is engaged in his transcendental loving service, one becomes indifferent to all these regulative principles because he has already attained perfection. If one can reach the platform of understanding by service to the Supreme Lord Krishna, he has no longer to execute different types of penances and sacrifice as recommended in revealed scriptures.
Hare
And
Krishna.
similar,
Just please pause, please. Here, Prabhupada says the Vedic rites and rituals are imperative for neophytes. Neophytes means what? Neophytes means Kanishtatikari or those who are very new in bhakti or whose faith is very not very deep, but some faith is there but not very deep. Like they are new into bhakti. They are called as neophytes basically. So for the neophytes, those who are not deep in bhakti, for them all these kind of rituals, Vedic rites and rituals is applicable. Means they have to do because that keeps them, that will purify them gradually. Because these whatever rituals we may have to do and etc. we need to do for our purification basically, right? So again, that is in the neophyte state. However, when one gradually advances, again Prabhupada says when one is fully in Krishna consciousness, so definitely it is not our stage. We are not in Krishna conscious stage. We are all neophytes, by the way. All of us are neophytes. So we will have to do so many things as per the tradition or as per the family tradition, whatever we say. When one is fully in Krishna consciousness, like we just saw Sripad Madhavendra Puri, or the Goswamis of Vrindavan, we have discussed about Srila Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, all of them are completely aloof from all this. For them, these, they don't have, they are 24 hours thinking about Krishna. Then what else they have to do? Nothing else. They are always engaged in the service of Krishna through the mind, through the body, through the senses, through the words. Nothing for them, their consciousness is completely absorbed. For such pure devotees, all these regulative principles may not be applicable because they have surpassed all these, principles, or we can say rituals or rites or whatever we can say. Because all these Vedic rites, which rituals, regulative principles are meant for somebody like all of us in the neophyte stage to gradually come to the level of, pure bhakti. When we reach to that stage, then all this will naturally become not important for us. But that we will not know. We will be always in, if we are reaching that stage, we will not be even knowing anything other than Krishna. That consciousness. We don't know anything other than Krishna. We don't know anything. We are not seeing. There are devotees like that. Srila Narottam Das Thakur, when his Guru Maharaj told him Loknath Goswami told him, can you get some mud? Can you get some dust or mud for me? He just said, his disciple. Narottam Das Thakur went to collect the dust or mud. His guru said in the morning, you go and get it. He can just go out and get it of the ashram. But he is not even coming till evening. So Guru Maharaj is thinking, where is my disciple? He is not coming at all. In the night, so late he is coming back and giving the mud to him, Guru. So Guru is asking, why are you late? It's almost 18 hours, 19 hours, you are not here. Where were you? I just told you to get some mud from just outside the ashram. Where were you? So he is saying, this is Narottam Das Thakur. He says, I am not seeing any stone or mud or anything here, Guru Maharaj. I am only seeing Chintamani. Because he is in that Goloka Vrindavan consciousness. He is only seeing Chintamani, touchstones. He is not at all seeing anything. Then he is saying, I could not find any mud or stone here, so I moved out of Vrindavan, then I reached some other village outside Vrindavan. From there I got some mud. This is the mud. See the consciousness. So we are talking about our acharyas. Even in Vrindavan now also we can see so many devotees are like that. There are some pure devotees, Babajis, maybe they don't look attractive to us. Maybe long beard and dress will be like that. They also, when they walk, they will hit the wall, they will fall in the, maybe in the, what is that? Maybe fall down somewhere, hits somewhere, because they are oblivious, they are completely aloof from their walking. They are walking like as if in Goloka Vrindavan. They don't realize that there is a tree, there is a wall, there are devotees like that. It's complete. We may think that they are mad, but they are not mad. The level of consciousness, though Krishna is going to take them in this life, Krishna will take them. This is the consciousness. We are saying we should not think or we may not be reaching that stage, what I am saying, or don't imitate like that and we do something. That is not what we are saying. So this is something we have to understand. Very, very high consciousness. So yeah. So if one can reach that platform of understanding by service to the Supreme Lord, has no longer to execute any different types of penance and sacrifices as revealed in the as recommended in the scriptures. So this is only when we reach to that stage. Otherwise, it's applicable. Whatever is required to be done, we do. Similarly, if one has not understood that the purpose of Vedas is to reach Krishna and simply engages in the rituals, and he is uselessly wasting time in such engagements. This is other thing. If we don't understand what is the purpose of Vedas, if we think that Vedas only speaks about some karma kanda, it only speaks about some rituals, some Vedic rites, we have to do this, we do this, if we do this, this is the result. No, the purpose of Vedas is to know Krishna, nothing else. Vedescha sarver aham eva vedyo. These are the words of Krishna in Bhagavad Gita only. Vedescha sarver aham eva vedyo means the purpose of Vedas is to know me. This is Krishna's words in Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. So the purpose of Veda is to know Krishna, to understand our position, our relationship with Krishna, and finally following whatever Krishna says or Shastra says and go to the spiritual and reach the lotus feet of Krishna. And if we are not understanding that purpose of Veda, which is the ultimate purpose of Veda, and we are attached to this, other things like rituals and all, which is also present in the Vedas, but in some other sections. But that's not the ultimate goal of Veda or purpose of Veda. So if we are engaging in some rituals, etc., then Prabhupada says he is uselessly wasting time in such engagements. We are simply wasting the time. Persons in Krishna consciousness transcends the limit of Shabda Brahma or the range of Vedas. Shabda Brahma is nothing but Vedas. So, person in Krishna consciousness means those who are pure devotees. Their consciousness is completely even beyond the all these Vedic rituals or whatever, you know. So, but the purpose of Vedas, so we need to understand Vedas are like Kalpataru. We already discussed this many times. Kalpataru means desire tree. It has, Vedas are giving so many options for people to gradually elevate to the point of pure bhakti. However, the purpose of Vedas is pure bhakti. If we are not understanding the highest purpose of Veda or the ultimate purpose of Veda, and we are attached to all small things like rituals and all these things, then we will not be reaching the goal very easily. It takes a lot of time. However, one who is purely in that Krishna consciousness, then he is aloof from everything. He is only remembering Krishna and serving him. And this also we have to remember that now we are in the neophyte stage. We are all kanishtas. We are not, we are not pure devotees or not. We have not even come to the, our anarthas are still there. We are all sadhakas basically. So we are all in the neophyte stage. So for us, maybe many things what we are supposed to do, like Shraddha ceremony, we have to do all those things we have to do basically. Like it is not that we don't think, oh, I am chanting Hare Krishna, I am doing this, so I don't want to do that. No, we are not in that level now. However, whenever we reach that stage, then things will change. But now we have to do. And Shraddha and all, actually we have to do in a proper Krishna conscious way. It is not as a ritual. However, we have to do in a proper Krishna conscious way, means whatever is supposed to do, like some rituals are also there, we can do that. Along with that, serve Vaishnavas, call Vaishnavas to our home on that remembrance day, and call if we have any pure devotees around, like we can call them to our home, do some kirtan, do some harikatha, and prepare nice prasadam and distribute prasadam, give prasadam to Vaishnavas. So this is what is the best thing to do on the remembrance day. Along with that, if we have to do some rituals, we can do, but that rituals is just for the name's sake. The reason is that any rituals we do in this age of Kali Yuga, it will not have effect like we think. If it has 100, for example, if the actual benefit is we say 100%, we may get maybe 10% of benefit or effect, because the reason is that there is no qualified brahmana to do. There is no proper setup we have in this age of Kali Yuga. We don't have proper ingredients to do some proper yajna, right? So many problems we are facing, and so how the effect will be? Effect will be much minimal. However, if we loop that with do our rituals what is supposed to do, because we are in a society, we are in a family, so many of our family relatives and all of them will not understand fully the Krishna conscious things. So they may say we cannot, we should do. Okay, we will do it in a proper Krishna conscious way by remembering Krishna, by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. We can do anything. However, most importantly, the second part, doing inviting a Vaishnava, hear from him, feed him prasadam, do kirtan. So that will give us, that will actually help the soul, the departed soul. Ritual may or may not give result, but Harinam, Harikatha, Prasadam, Vaishnava Seva will give the result, will give the credits to that departed soul. That is for sure, that is for 100% sure. So this is what we have to do as a Vaishnava, as devotees of Krishna or Vishnu. This is what we need to do generally. So we are not saying we should not do at this neophyte state. We have to do everything, but couple with kirtan, Shravanam, Kirtanam and Seva, Vaishnava Seva, then things will be perfect. I think next verse, okay, we'll do one more verse and finish. Shruti Vipratipannate.
Hare Krishna. Shruti Vipratipannate.
Yada stasyati nischala.
Yada स्थास्यति निश्चला
Samadau achala buddhis
समाधा अचलौ बुद्धि
tada yogam avapsyasi.
तथा योगम् अवाप्स्यसि. Translation: when your mind is no longer disturbed by the flowery language of the Vedas, and when it remains fixed in the trance of self-realization, then you will have attained the divine consciousness. Hare Krishna.
So here Krishna is saying, when your mind is no longer disturbed by the flowery language of Veda. What is the meaning of flowery language? Flowery language of Veda is what we have already discussed before, that, oh, if you do this, you will get this. If you do that, you will do this. You will get this result. That is flowery language of Veda. If our mind is no longer disturbed, we are not at all concerned or bothered about whatever this flowery language of Vedas, and when it remains fixed in the trance of self-realization, means self-realization means Atma Sakshatkar, or when we are fixed in Krishna consciousness, then what will happen? Then you will have attained the divine consciousness. So our consciousness will be pure. Divya, divine means Divya. So Divya consciousness means a transcendental consciousness or spiritual consciousness we will have. Yeah. Okay. To say that one is in purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai, to say that one is in Samadhi is to say that one has fully realized Krishna consciousness. That is, one in full Samadhi has realized Brahman, Paramatma and Bhagavan. So one who is in Samadhi means one who is fully in Krishna consciousness. So what is the meaning of that? Prabhupada says, one who understands the Brahman, Paramatma and Bhagavan. I hope all of you remember Brahma, Paramatma, Bhagavan. Please don't say no. Remember many days back what is Brahman, what is Brahman realization, Paramatma realization and Bhagavan realization. Remember, right? Some are some like looks like hearing for the first time, I feel. Is it?
No, Prabhu.
I'm not asking. You might be knowing. Others, I don't know. Dibesh Prabhu, you are hearing for the first time? Vidya Mataji is busy in turning the pages. No problem. It will be there. It is there. But I think these are the first few days of your joining, I believe. So maybe.
I have marked. I'm looking where I have marked, Prabhu.
Yeah, no issues. No problem. So, who will say? Parabhakti Mataji, please explain. Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagavan with examples.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Examples are for
Slowly,
Brahman.
slowly. Everybody should understand. Okay, so you can explain slowly. What is Brahman realization? What is Paramatma realization? What is Bhagavan realization?
Brahman realization is the merging into the effulgence of Krishna. Like for example, it is the sun rays. That is sun rays that is coming from sun. Or how do you say that? I don't know if I'm making sense.
You are
I'm
making
not able-
you are saying something connected only. I mean something right only, but try to put it in the proper way. Think and speak. Yeah. Brahman realization means what? Who? Okay. You said merging into the Brahma Jyoti. That's okay. That's right. That's means that is their goal basically. Those who are having that realization, Brahma realization means we should remember that Krishna. Okay. Okay. Continue. Then I will say. Anything you want to add?
No, Prabhuji. Then
Anybody would like to add on this, on Brahman realization? When I will be able to hear proper explanation, I don't know.
It's that Krishna doesn't have a form.
Okay, good. You made one point, good point. So Krishna doesn't have a form, then yeah, whatever you remember. That's a good point. We need to add this in the Brahma realization. So what is their belief? Krishna doesn't have a form. Their belief is that absolute
Just
truth means light.
it's just a light.
Yeah, it's only just effulgence. Or absolute truth means it's just effulgence. That's all. That's their understanding, right? Good. So when we connect these two, Ram Kumar Prabhu's and Parabhakti Mataji's, who can say in a proper way? Yes. Nityarupani Mataji, can you help us? Or Divanagari Mataji? Yeah,
Hare
please.
Krishna Mataji. Like Brahmavadi's concept is that
Who is
we
Brahmavadi?
understand Brahmajyotis who believe in Brahma.
Yeah, Brahmavadis are those who are believing only in Brahmajyoti. Okay, now
Brahmajyoti, yes.
continue.
So their understanding is that Krishna, Supreme Lord means it's an effulgence or light.
Not they don't have concept of Lord. They say that the
Absolute
absolute
truth.
truth. Yeah.
Absolute truth. Absolute truth. What their understanding is that it's just a light that is coming from Brahmajyoti. And they want to go there and merge into that.
Yeah.
That is their goal.
So so they are losing their identity by merging into the Brahmajyoti, basically, right? Yeah. So that is Brahma realization. What is the example? What example you can give?
Sunlight.
Okay, light, sunlight or sun rays. Fine. Okay. Now, okay. Hold on, Mataji. Thank you. Who can tell the Paramatma realization?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, can I?
Yeah, please.
The Paramatmavadis, they are seeing as the Paramatma. They are accepting a Paramatma as Chaturbhuja form, and this Paramatma form is everyone's heart, and they are meditating on that form.
Okay.
That is their ultimate aim. Their aim is not including that service of Krishna, only to meditate and
So-
liberate.
Yeah. So what will be their destination? What do you think? Where they will reach?
Why couldn't?
Will they go to Vaikunta? No service in Vaikunta, by the way. In Vaikunta, there is no service to Vishnu or Narayana. Yes or no?
Service is there, Prabhu.
No service?
Service is there, Prabhu.
Service is there, right? So will they go to Vaikunta? Nityarupani Mataji, what do you think?
They will be in transcendental stage only, but they will not go to Golok Vrindavan Prabhu. That's what I think.
They will not go to Vaikunta, basically. They may also end up in reaching Brahmajyoti finally, because they are not because anything in the Vaikunta planets or Goloka, there is a service, there is a concept of service, right? Though they are meditating on the form, but they don't have complete, they may end up, we are not sure, they also can transcend to the Vaikunta planets also. It depends upon their whatever level they are. So we can't say where they will be reaching. However, they don't have the concept of service, basically. Service to Krishna or servant of Krishna, servant of Narayana, that concept is not there. So because of that, they will not be reaching the ultimate destination for sure. Okay. So that's Paramatmavadis. Now third one is?
Bhagavan realization.
Yeah,
They are
please.
they are accepting the form, Bhagavan form. Bhagavan has a form, and we can do the service sevas for Bhagavan by the devotional loving service, and their ultimate aim is to reach the Goloka Vrindavan, so that they can do service,
Okay.
do eternal service.
So this Bhagavan realization devotees, they understand Paramatma realization and Brahman realization?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, they do understand everything.
They understand
like,
everything. They understand Krishna's. See, Brahman realization is impersonal aspect, right? Krishna's impersonal aspect means no form aspect. So the devotees who are in Bhagavan realization, they understand what is Paramatma realization or what is Paramatma actually and what is Brahma Jyoti and the impersonal aspect of Krishna also they are aware. They are aware completely. They know everything basically. That they are devotees basically. So we are all trying to be like that. Not Brahmavadis or Paramatmavadis. We are trying to be coming to the third level. Okay, now example.
Sun God Prabhu.
Sun god, sun planet, and sun rays, we say generally, right? So sun rays are, if you are thinking that, if we see the sun rays, and if we don't believe that sun rays, from where sun rays is coming, we don't say that there is no sun, only sun rays is there. Can we accept that philosophy? No, right? No, right? Because sun rays are coming from sun, correct? So Brahmavadis say that only there is no sun, but only rays are there. That is there. Like there is no form of Krishna, there is no spiritual world. However, only rays are there. Only the light is there. That is the Brahman conception. But actually, it is not truth, right? If there is light, light will be coming from source, from some source. So that they don't know. And Paramatmavadis accept, at least understand. So we generally compare that to the sun planet. That sun planet, from the sun planet, the sun rays are coming. However, the Bhagavan realization devotees are one level up. They understand that there is sun rays which is coming from the sun planet, but there is a personality behind the sun planet who is sun god. So because of the presence of sun god, sun planet has some existence, and sun planet, because sun planet, then sun rays are there. So everything is included. Something like that we have to. So this is an example from Shastras to understand this Brahman, Paramatma and Bhagavan. Okay, so is it clear for those who are not remembering? Was it a refreshing, or sorry, did that reminded you, Mataji and Prabhu, Harish Prabhu, Ramkumar Prabhu, Vidya
Yes,
Mataji?
Prabhu.
Right, now you are into
Yes.
track, right?
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes,
Now
Prabhu.
it's
Yes.
clear, right? Okay, please don't forget. I think my life, maybe 10 years down the line also, before I retire, I will be asking the same question to all of you. Can you tell me what is Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagavan? So then devotee will be scratching the head and saying, Brahman means, this is what I think I will be seeing. I am sorry to say, please, too much. Please take it seriously. Okay, so I'm stopping here. I'm not going to explain anymore. I think this